Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brian, the Pittsburgh comic expert. Got another haul video here. A little bit of resale shop, a little bit of local comic shop, and then I went to a shop I hadn't been to in a year, and they were having a buy one get one sale on Halloween ComicFest. So all in all, not a bad haul. Nothing super spectacular in this one, but I've got some books basically up for trade here. So the first one is The Flash Secret Files and Origins #1. From the 2010 edition. That's the Jeff Johns stuff. Yeah, it's available. It's a pretty cool read. I flipped through it. There's some galleries and stuff in the back, a Rogues Gallery and everything. Same with this one. All Flash #1. That's available for trade. That's a one-shot from 2007. This one I'm probably going to keep. This is Flash. That's Volume 2, 115. And then same with this one, Volume 2, 100. I found this one here, this ElfQuest Siege of Blue Mountain from Apple Comics, but you see they're giving a shout out to Warp Graphics there. That's not the first ElfQuest, but it's still an early issue. If anybody wants that, that's available too. I have a whole short run of these. I showed #1 in a previous video, but it is available if anybody wants it. So I managed to pick up some Jeff Johns Brightest Day Flash stuff. So we got 2 and 3. We got 4 and 5. And then we got 6 and 7. So I actually have 1 through 7 of the Johns run. If anybody wants to trade for that, I'll be happy to. Alright, last one from that shop. I found this book there and didn't realize that what it was until I picked it up or did some research on it. So I'm happy to have this. Lock and Key Head Games #3. That's a cover swipe for the Crime and Suspense Stories 22 from the EC Comics way back in the day. There's a Wolverine comic just like that, where he's holding Sabretooth's head. So that was all for the resale shop. Then I hit this shop, like I said, I hadn't been to it in a year. They only had one Halloween ComicFest book, and that was this one, The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I'm pretty happy with that. That's one of those manga books. I can read it backwards. And I'm looking forward to the read on this one. The only thing I don't like about it is it's a mini comic. Okay, my initial research on this one, I can't seem to find anything, but it looked weird, and it was buy one get one. So this next stack of books only cost me $10. I'm missing a couple because I gave them to Junior. They're going to show them in his haul, or he's going to show them in his haul, but I can't find anything in the one comic book realm for Mindy and Gollum. I'm going to do a little bit more digging. But it looked like a weird book. One of those, sometimes those weird independent books are a little, they can be pricey or they can be worth something. So, and if it's not, I got it for free, so I really don't care. Let's see. These are low print, so I ended up getting Muppet Babies #1. That's my second copy of that. Probably keeping both of those. And then #8. I'll probably give those over to Little Miss PGH Comic Expert whenever she's old enough, if she decides she wants to get into comic reading. Okay, last couple I picked up at that, well, there's a few. Grabbed Ninja Turtles Ghostbusters crossover, the director's cut. 2 of my favorite childhood things combined into one. Happy about that. Ghostbusters International #1, first print, first copy. Then he had some Archie books in the back as she bins. So we got Betty 41. I really like the colors on these. Pep Comics 288. This one actually fetches a little bit of money, believe it or not. The other ones are probably $2 books. That's alright though. I grabbed Archie 451. and Archie 439. So like I said, took a chance on these older Archie books. They're probably not worth much more than what I paid, which they were buy one get one, so not really worried about it. Now this I thought was a decent find. Girls' romances. Anytime I see any of these old DC romance books, I tend to, which this is the first one I've actually found for a really affordable price. Like, for example, The Dark Mansion of Forbidden Love. That's another one. This one's got some issues. I mean, it's got a tape pull here. It's got some chips down here and up here, but it still fetches at least $8 to $10 in that condition. And again, it was buy one, get one, so I'm happy about that. All right, at my local shop, I picked up a copy. Somebody must have terminated their pull list. So I picked up a copy of X-Files #1. Not season, it's just the current run, the current ongoing. And this was new this week. Spook House #1 by Eric Powell. I picked it up as a speculation just because of how quickly Hillbilly took off. There were 2 copies there, but I didn't really want to be greedy, so I just picked up the one because I know that guy doesn't order a lot of Albatross books anyway. So yeah, paying it forward to my fellow collectors if there was anybody out there looking to buy it. Alright, last one I picked up. This is still going on, unfortunately. This Here's Negan story. That's Image Plus #7. Slightly annoying. You know, I'm getting to the point where I read these 4 pages in the back and I'm just like, I want to keep reading it. I want to have the whole collection because then I'm just going to sell them all. But it's like, come on, man. Just put them out in a trade already. So, sorry to end on a downer here. Let's put a positive in it. Nightmare Before Christmas. Who does not love Jack Skellington? So, alright. Well, thanks guys for watching. Looking forward to your comments. I've got another video coming out too. I did a trade with Tom Ryan, a mega trade. This is probably the biggest trade that Tom and I have done. Major books between both of us. So I can't wait to see his video. And I'm going to be shooting the video from my haul from him next. So, peace.